Good job. Ho, ho, ho. And a Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. So now it's the time for the ugly sweater, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
That's not ugly, though.
It's not ugly. It's 20 years old. Isn't that exciting? So David said to me last night, so smart. He said, so Elle, I suppose you're going to wear your red plaid skirt and your black sweater with it. So I tricked you.
Yeah. Tricked me. And the thing is, I even dressed to match her. And she changed it up.
Well,
Right.
it's really fun. It's really, really fun. I've had a really good time wearing this sweater. Anyhow, I was thinking about the kids. Everybody asked me how my Thanksgiving was, and it was so much fun. It's because we got in my sewing room and we did crafts and sewing and had such a good time. So I wanted to show you what Ellie did. She just did this little, take a guess, what is it? It's a reindeer.
A drunken reindeer.
Is it a drunken reindeer? Well, you know how kids love to get together and have so much fun. And she just used the little owl die, and it goes with the Go Baby. You can just give your kids such a great gift with just a bunch of like burlap felt, and a little die like this, because earlier this year, I just wanted to show you the one that Ellie did with that die. Is it cute? Yeah, they can spend hours. Just think, they don't have to play on their iPad or on the computer. That's the idea. Get them doing something really, crafty and fun. Did you do that when you were growing up? Yes, it was always so much fun. And then I have their pictures. This is what Jonas did. He did a pillow, and Ellie sitting and sewing, both of the kids. But this is what we did last Christmas. Little placemats. There are so many cute dies for the Accuquilt Christmas that they used a little too much glue. Anyhow, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for them to do, and it just kept them so busy. They can do little cards or anything. But anyhow, it's a great Christmas gift, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, take this away. Are you ready to see? Jumping deer, jumping reindeer. You know, I have the ranch in Julian. And one day, a father brought his little son, and he came running back after he was in the woods. He said, Daddy, I just saw a kangaroo. It was really a jumping deer. Ta-da! They're dancing deers. Isn't that cute? Yeah. It's very, very cute and very, very simple. And this one Michelle did, I think. No, you did it. Jane did it. I'm looking for Michelle. Thank you, Jane. It's really cute. Really, really cute. They did. Okay, this is exactly like the pattern that you can download for free from Accuquilt, and you can actually go to our website and download it as well. And it's called Dancing Deer. Okay, Jane. Okay, Brian, I'll tell you how fast I did it. I did it really fast. And this is the one that I did. I made it a little bit larger, and I found some really fun techniques. So I cut all my pieces out in maybe an hour or so. I had so much fun. And when I was all done, I fused it in place, and I sent it to the long arm quilter. And it went really fast. Isn't it cute? But you have to see the back of it because you can see all the stitching. She said, Judy called and said, do I have to do blanket stitch? No, Judy. So it's just all straight stitch. It goes a lot faster when you do straight stitch. Isn't it cute? So I have a couple of tips to show you. I really enjoyed it. And actually, you can turn this into a little tree skirt. I thought of it too late, like a little tabletop, but you've got to leave a space and maybe make a bigger circle. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is how to cut your circle, right? And David, we have kits for this, right?
Do you have
I have kits because I go, okay, it's getting so close to Christmas and you're not going to have time to get this all done. Okay, so we do have a pattern and I don't know, are we going to pass them out so people can see?
They have them. He's printing some more.
Ah, they have them. Okay, so this is your pattern for the circle. There's all kinds of instructions from Accuquilt, but I said, oh my gosh, I can't do all that. Let's get right to the chase and figure this out. So you need to have 31 inches of background fabric, okay? And don't press out the fold, leave the fold in, and just take it and fold it in half once, okay? And then watch this, get ready, get ready. Then just take this corner and fold it down. Ooh, this is looking good already. Huh? Then you take the pattern that is so cute, and all you have to do is put this big old cone shape on here, just like this. Is that good? And then all you need are those big old weights and a big pair of scissors, or David, you're going to cut this for me with the rotary cutter.
Okay.
It's a lot of layers. But I use big old scissors, but I don't see any big old scissors hanging up there. So I hope you have a sharp blade. Did you eat your Cheerios? Oh.
I'm left-handed though, so we have to flip it.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm going to go on this side.
I'm sweating.
You're sweating.
Teresa.
I don't think that's appropriate for announcing on a webinar.
Well, Teresa abandoned us today. So
She did.
okay. So
Okay, so you can't use that square to cut it.
I just
a
want to
curve.
hold it with it. So that
Okay.
way it can stay down.
Okay,
And I don't
very
cut
good
this.
hot tip.
And then we're just gonna go.
Okay, you're doing good, you're doing good. Perfect. Wow, was that easy? Okay, and open it up. Okay, and you can get rid of everything else.
Okay.
Is that good?
Perfect.
Did I beat you, Jane?
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay, then I'm going to use this die for the reindeer in the very, very center. Do I have to tell you the die numbers? It's 55322. It's just a great die for snowflakes, the sleigh, and the reindeer. And I did everything in strips. In the kit, you have a strip of red. You need only one strip. And you're going to take your strips of fusible, paperback fusible, and fuse it to the back side. Okay? And so now you're going to learn, I'm going to tell you what I learned. All the reindeer are going in the same direction. You can't fan fold. You have to cut this all into pieces and stack them all right side up, okay? And whenever you cut with paperback fusible, this is 2 layers here, 2 layers. So if I have 3 of these, that makes how many layers? 6. So that's my 6 layers, right? Okay, so I'm just going to cover it over here. I cut a rectangle. I'm going to put it right on here. And you brought me everything, David, except the...
It's right there.
Okay. I'm going to make sure. Okay, we're going go big. And what's really fun is that you can push through 2 all at the same time. That's what I love. Okay. Oh, nope, I'm going. I said, oh no, I took it out. Okay, good. Good, cool, cool. All right. So just kind of smooth it down, hold it down flat, take it up. Oh, it's perfect. Jumping kangaroos. It's so fun. You should have a little pair of scissors handy because I have one little thread that I didn't cut through. So David, I'm just going to let you take all of these and peel them off. You're going to peel off the paper. You need to have 5 of them, but I'm going to take this little piece right here. Okay, you take these, and at the top of our tree, you can see I have a bow. I did a 2.5 inch, this is like the 2.5 inch from the bow die. This is 5, 5, 3, 4, 1. And don't waste these. Ooh, don't waste these. There's so much more to do with it. So you can go ahead and just position it. I think probably only 1. Let's just do 1. I think I can't fit any more. Okay, so cover up the bow and run it through. I did put, there's 12 trees, so I made 12 bows. But optional, no bow, or 6 bows, or 12. Okay, so look, I still have the reindeer attached. So this is really, really cute. We love the bow, right? Is that cute? Aww, it's so cute. But wait, there's more. Look at this. I need a little pair of scissors, David. This needs snipped off. I don't want to cut my reindeer. Okay, good. And so the tree has little berries. See the little berries? 32 of them. I thought maybe I'd die doing 32 berries, but it wasn't too bad. So you can just stack up all of these little side pieces. Why not? And just put them, cover up those three berries. You want to make sure that you have your paperback fusible behind them. Am I doing good?
Pretty awesome.
Awesome. So then you don't even have to throw this away. I mean, look how useful it is. You can just do all kinds of stuff. Okay, so 3 little berries, and you can just pop these out too. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on cutting, and then I'll arrange everything over there. So the next die that you need is for the green trees, and it is die number 55043. It's called Holiday Medley. And do the same thing. Take your green at strips, and you're going to just take your paperback fusible. In the kit, it's already cut for you. Ooh. Just make sure that you have your paperback fusible smaller than your die so that you don't get it all over. And then whenever you take your strip, you're going to piece the whole way across so you don't waste any of your fabric. Just cut it so that you've got it all lined up. No steam. I sometimes make the mistake and use steam, but you're not supposed to use steam with paperback fusible. And this one you can fan fold, but we're going to have to go this way. So it's kind of different. This tree's going up and down. If you take your strip, you're just going to take it like that. Let me see. So that's already 2, right? Okay, so now if I fold one more time, now it's how many layers? 6. Oh my gosh. I had to help Jonas with his math last night. I had to get out my calculator to do everything. Okay, so, pardon me? That's what he told me. I'm going, oh my gosh, I don't get why you're doing it this way.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I have 6 layers. I'm going to put it through, usually I put it through long ways, but I'm going to put through sideways. Okay, going through. You need 12 around the outside edge. Ah, good. Let's see if I can just pull this back out. I think I'll just take it. Cool. Aw, aren't they sweet? Look how cute. Good? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just made a mess right here. That was really fun. No, we're just gonna lay it down.
Got it.
Teresa told me that she wanted to have a kit, but I'm just gonna give this to her. So, right in the very center, now, if you look at the picture, look right here, this was the hardest thing for me. Trying to get these deer, they all go in the same direction. The dancing deer, they all go around the center. So I asked my art department, it's easy to do crafts when you just ask your art department to do something. I said, okay, you have to divide this into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You've got 6 up there on the wall.
I've got 6? I've got 6 deer.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's right. 6 deer. 6. And it was like Orion came in and he's helping me. And I'm thinking it was so confusing. So your deer are all jumping the same direction. So I found out if I just pin this little circle that's right on your pattern and put his back foot on the line, you have them all going in the same direction. But look, if you just use what the art department helped me to do so that you can get it nice and even, I'd pin this guy down around the outside edge. Oh, you giving me bows too? Oh, cool. Okay, so once you get their little foot right on that line, then you can just rearrange the outside edge. Let's see. And I would put this on a really large pressing mat. Okay. 1. Okay. You can see better whenever you look in the camera how it looks. But how's this looking? Good? And 1 more. Yeah, he escaped. He's hopping through the woods. Where's the, we don't have 1 more?
You have more. Yeah, they're in the drawer.
Watch, it's going to go the other direction. Just to mix it up, huh?
Let's make sure.
Yes.
No, it's good.
It's good?
Yep.
It's good. Okay, so you peel all of the paper away. Now, what do you think? Is that good? We have to kind of swing it around, huh? So I would just really play with it and get them all going just about there. What's so funny, you guys? And I kind of watch the antlers and everything. We have deer in our property in Julian. And it was the start of hunting season. They know. They know when to run. We had about 6 deer run right past us while we were eating breakfast. Yeah, they jump the fence. They get so excited.
And they stay in your yard because they don't like to be shot.
They know that I wouldn't shoot them. Okay, so now you have it all laid out. You have the paper off of the back. So press it down. When I press it down, I do use steam. And actually, we could slide that under there and press it. But what do you think? You think Teresa will like it like that? She's so fussy.
She is a little fussy. Yeah, we'll let her do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to show you how. Okay, so now you get that one fussed down. Now you've got the trees. And it helps if you just start laying it around, positioning it, peel off all the paper. And I'm going to take these. And I found a good measurement to use is 2.5 inches in between the trees. And let me see. I have a ruler. 2.5 inches between them, and to place it about 1.5 inches in. So 1.5 inches in looked good to me. And pretty good, 2.5, a little bit more space in between. And so go ahead and just lay your 12 trees around there. Once you can even rather eyeball it, but that even looks good, huh? Okay, so we've got that. Then we've got the little bow for on top. Aren't they cute? I love the bows. So for so many years, Orion and I played Santa here at the company. Did you know that? I was Santa, he was my elf. And we always got to go out, and I don't know, we actually bought racy gifts. Do you believe we did that, Orion? But it was really fun, and then we played Santa and gave gifts. It's looking good. Is that cute? Go real close. And so you're just going to keep on going right around the center, but we're going to let Teresa finish this, right?
Yeah.
We're going to let Teresa finish that, but I think I have them all cut out for her now, so she'll really enjoy that. And if you go really close, I was really curious how Judy Jackson was going to finish this. So included in your kit is the backing. It's little snow. Did you know? There's little dots of snow all over. And she actually used matching thread and just a straight stitch to go around the tree, red through the bow and the berries, and she did red on the reindeer. You can actually see the stitching on the backside. It's really, really nice. I'm so glad she did it. That's why I was really worried. And then she just did an easy cross hatch. I was really concerned what she would do, but she actually jumped over the trees and the reindeer. She started and stopped, moved it, started and stopped. So she didn't interfere with all of the different images. And then there's bias binding around the outside edge in your kit. Your bias binding is already cut for you. It's a 2.5 inch, 2 1/4 inch strip around the outside edge. And it's cute, isn't it? Adorable, I love it. And it's easy. That's what's really fun. It's really easy. It's the most time-consuming thing is sewing around them, isn't it? Great idea for everybody that's watching. Orion's pointing at us.
Okay, so
no microphone. Oh,
I have a cool tool.
yeah, you do, but I just want to say one thing. Because if you couldn't hear Brenda, if you're watching at home, she said to draw your grid lines on your circle background before you put all of your applique.
Sew your grid line. Actually, do the quilting.
Oh, you layer it and do the quilting. Thank you. I wonder if she couldn't have done it because I set everything in. Absolutely, that's really smart.
So there's a cool new tool by Clover. I'm going to show Eric, and it goes right on your sewing machine. It's the foot, and it has a little adjustable. I'm going to see if this will stay. Has a little adjustable guide. So what you would do is see the fold on your project. You would line that up and say you wanted an inch in between. You would move this over to an inch, and then you would follow that line on your sewing machine. So there's no measuring, there's no cutting, no marking ahead of time. You would just use a little tool to go back. Then when you go to the other side, you would start on this line and then just go an inch in between all of them. And that's it.
Cool.
That's by Clover.
That
you
is
can get it at Quilt in a day.
That's really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That sounds like it gets really easy. All right. So are we doing good with the reindeer dance? Yeah. I love it. I hate to pick it up. Okay, are we gonna carry this over out of here, David?
Yeah.
Okay, you can take that. Can you do it by yourself, David? Yeah. Okay, So I just want to show you, this was one little project I'm saving for my grandchildren on the same die as the Christmas tree, and in green there's little holly and berries. And when you cut away your circle, you have just a little piece of fabric. It's about a 9-inch square. I just cut all of my leftovers from my circle into a square. I press down the outside edge, fuse the holly and the berries, and then I'm just going to have the kids stitch like zigzag or any decorative stitch in red thread around the outside edge, and they will love it. They love those decorative stitches. So I'm all for getting them starting early, right? Right. So this is going to be real cute. And they really do like little place cards and such at the dinner table. I thought maybe I'd ask David to embroider everybody's name in my family. Would you do that for me?
Sure, you're asking me on camera.
Okay. I thought that was really be cute. And then we can have it year after year. Will you promise to do everybody else's family here too?
It almost sounds like a king-size quilt.
Yeah, it does. Oh, yes, I did find a little picture of a quilt too. If you just need like a little quilt, make 4 of those little blocks like that and set it together with red lattice. It's adorable. Then you're using up all your fabric from your background too. This is Teresa's project. It's adorable. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need music. Oh yeah, this is just instrumental. This is good. Christmas tree. Okay, ready? Coming in front. Got it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Are they cute? We kit them too because we know you guys, you're just gotta move fast, right? And so it's really, really fun. And Teresa designed it. She taught it first at her weekend retreat. There are kits available in blue or red. Good? Okay, hold on that. And if snowmen aren't your thing, I know it's really great for the grandchildren or the children. They love that kind of stuff. But if snowmen are not your thing, then you can do it. Especially think about Hanukkah, huh? Perfect for Hanukkah. And perfect for just decorating your table. And this is just a little table runner. Anytime, anytime. It's really fun. It's the little pinwheel blocks, which are one of my favorite blocks, from 2.5-inch squares, finished at 2 inches. There's only 6 in this one. You can sit down and do all those little pinwheels in probably a half an hour, especially if you have bobbin thread and thread in your needle. Okay, we have all of the dies ready. It is a number of them. You're holding the pattern, but all of the dies are listed right at the bottom of the page. And we're just going to start with how about get out the background color. Okay, and we need to put these up so everybody can see them. Okay, how about the background color? Okay, so you have a snowman background and your yardage is all there. Just remember your background is blue and then your snow is white. So Teresa figured out all the measurements. Good, looks like a rectangle. Yep. Huh? Okay, so we're gonna press that because this is mine and we wanna get it done. So, Teresa's got all of these, okay. So I'm using my wool mat, which by the way, if you have not purchased a wool mat yet, you've gotta get it. It's just so nice. Look how smooth it is. I really love it, and I love my reliable iron too. Okay, so put that down, David. Okay, and then you have the wave ruler. We're gonna make snow across the bottom. So would you like to show your
Sure, I'm
your
not
ruler?
like those. Can you stand
Oh,
here? Stand
great.
here?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I can't.
We
Okay,
got
so
we
this
got
is-
taken off the air.
We did. This is a wave ruler by Creative Grids. I'm sorry, it's Curves for Squares ruler. So you can use this. You just want to use a smaller rotary blade so that way it doesn't get caught up in the ruler and then you're going to mess up your blade. Or you can also, if you don't have that, so you would just lay it there with a smaller one and just follow it, or you can freehand it.
You can freehand cut it.
Should I
but-
freehand it? Because I don't have a small rotary cutter.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to freehand it, and then you're just going to roll away from yourself, away.
Oh, you're good.
And then you just have little heels.
Good.
Try to make them different sizes.
That was good. I love to watch Hallmark, and sometimes their snow looks fake. I always think. Okay, David is going to hand me the dies, and we're going to start out with the snowballs. This is one big die of circles. It's a big die of circles. It's die number 55426. And Teresa already cut the squares to size. This is like a 7-inch square. And then this one is a 6-inch. They have the fusible on the back. The pieces are cut. And then the hat is also one of the squares. It's right on here. And we're going to cut it only 4 inches, the hat, okay? In black with the fusible. This is the brim. We're just going to save that, okay? So these are big, huh? I'm going to take this off. My cheat sheets, they say all of the die numbers, and I love what Teresa wrote right here. We did not use this circle. She wanted to make sure I did everything. Oh man, she could even be watching. It would be entertaining, huh? So this is going to take it really quick. Okay. You know, I got my new table in Julian. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is so big I can't even spin it. There we go. All right, look at that. Is that a snowball fast? Boy, growing up, we loved to make snowmen. That was so much fun. Okay, and this is, okay, I'm gonna look at the picture. We must have one more, huh?
That's right.
Okay, so we're gonna put it right here. This is the middle one, it's overlapped. And one more. Just a little guide. You take this one away. Thank you. This is kind of like a cooking show here. So this is the die that has the 3 circles for a really small snowman. I really like this one. This is only a 5-inch down in the bottom. This is die number 55012. I know you're memorizing, listening to all these, right? Okay, wear it. So, is that the head?
I was just taking off the paper.
Okay, good,
You have the head.
cool. So we're gonna fuse this down before we're done, huh?
You can get it done.
Okay, so get this, get rid of that. Cute, cute, cute. And we need the black,
For
the
brim,
little
it's
black.
right there.
Yes, this is the brim. It's just a rectangle. And so we're going to put that like that. And you have the little top part. Oh,
And I
okay.
have to cut
And
it.
you have to take the little top part and just cut it. Good.
There's your hat.
So I'm hoping that after we're all done here, showing that you're all going to pick up a kit, stand around, cut it, have cookies and coffee. Does that sound like fun? I really wanted to get you hot chocolate, but I didn't know how we were going to keep it, get it warm, get it hot. Okay, this is an adorable die. It's called Accessories. It's die number 55321, and this is for the accessories for this little guy right here. So if you want to do little snowman, this is the die that you want because it's got his stick hands, of course his carrot, and a little bow. Let me see, are we supposed to do the big bow? Oh yes, the big bow. A couple of different sizes. Obviously, this hat would not fit on this snowman, right? So all the little sizes are right there on your pattern. You can cut them out. Okay, so we're good. And they all have fusible on the back. I think, and what else do we have to do? Eyes.
Oh, and the eyes are really neat.
So where are the eyes? Okay, we got a nose. A nose. You got little arms. Right here. Right here. Is that good? Okay, and what do we need? Bow. This makes it too easy, right? There's his bow, there's his arms. Oh my goodness, we're not going to cut the eyes. They're little stickum eyes. I think all the circles are too little, like this. And there's 5 little stickums. Okay, so cute. And get the little.
Is that going to be okay when you steam it down?
Oh, I think so. Because, well, they have adhesive on the back. I'm just,
Velcro dots.
what's it called?
The smooth part of the Velcro dot.
Whoa, it's stuck on my finger now. It's really good.
So the little kits have the little Velcro dots in them.
Oh, the kits, everything is there.
Yeah,
Is
the
that
kits
fun?
have the dots, yeah.
Okay. Little buttons. You could do little buttons. How are we doing? He's cute, huh? He doesn't have a mouth? Well, he can't eat anyway, so why does he need a mouth? Well, those are usually Cole. Remember Cole? You know my artist, Merritt, he said he was always such a bad little boy that one year his dad put Cole in his stocking. He will never forget that. Okay, so now we have the little pinwheels. There's 6 pinwheels right there. You're gonna do, you just are using 2.5 inch finishes at 2. You can do the multiple die like this or any of your, I think the 8-inch cube also has 2.5. The value die, you can get 2.5 inches on a lot of them. But the most important thing is that you should put your pinwheel color right sides together to your background. Just put them right sides together and then cut them. Now, why would I make a big point out of that? Because I unsewed for a while last night. I thought, oh, they'll never notice. But anyhow, I have all of my little pinwheels already done. And so I have 5 of them done with the magical swirling on the back. So it's very easy. I'm actually going to just copy these. You press your seams toward the dark. When you do that, then when you put these together, they lock. So that's what's the best part. Lay out your little pinwheels and then flip them right sides together. Just work with your fingers, with your fingernail, and just lay them in place. Okay, and I've got my sew straight on, and I know my stiletto is here. So when I start sewing, I open this, I take a peek, make sure it's matched, lock together, hold it down flat with your stiletto or any kind of instrument that's available. whatever you can find. I actually do use my seam ripper a lot too at this step. Okay, so assembly line sew from top to bottom. I like this. Are you fusing it?
I am.
Oh my goodness. See, that's great. I think that it's easy enough that even kids could do it. You know, if you've got everything all organized for them, it's just so easy. Okay, so when you open it up, look and make sure that you have your 1/4 of an inch seam right down here. Oops, that's not so good. I think I'll just put my fingernail over it. Okay, flip it right sides together. Push the top seam up and the underneath seam down. Lock those seams. So cute. And just look again before you go across it. This is pretty thick here, so I do a lot of flattening before I go over it. Flatten it down. So how you doing, David?
Got it all done for you.
Are you all decorated for Christmas?
Oh yeah, we have 8 full-size trees.
What did you say?
We have 8 full-size trees.
8 full-size
In a
trees.
1-bedroom apartment.
That's your walkway, huh?
Right? They're everywhere. I should have brought a picture.
So what are you going to do with 8 full-size trees?
Look at them.
Are they live or thematically
they're all-
decorated?
Nobody can hear me, huh?
So now I learned this from other sewers on television. When things don't look very good from their backside, they just kind of fold it over and move it out. And this is what you do now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just gonna it just didn't go. I didn't have my stiletto in my hand. So we're gonna lay out 4 in a row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your last photo. And this one right here, and we could just keep this one right side up, right?
Yeah.
It's nice and flat. Cut off the little. It's good. It looks good. Okay, and did we cut those squares already?
You did.
We did. Okay. We didn't.
We did not.
Okay, these are the bottom triangles. They are 5, 5, 0, 3, 1. They are 4.5, finished at 4. And there's 2 stacked up right there. You need to have 4 half square triangles. And works good. It's going through. It's a nice, simple way to make a point, isn't it? And your little table runner is going to be very close to the same. So when you place these, you make your little point going this way. Oh my gosh, what is that? Scared me. It looked like a bug. Okay, this way and this way.
Yeah, perfect. Ta-da!
All right. So you're just going to flip vertical rows, and then go across the other way and attach this right to the bottom of the snowman. Cute?
Very cute.
Okay, so when you're going to quilt it, make snowflakes. This is really beautiful. It's in like silver thread and just swirling all around there. Little star in the hat, very cute. Big stippling throughout here. And see the design work on the bow? Just outline the bow. And then stitch in the ditch down across the bottom. Put on the binding, and you're done. Was that fun? Cool. So Merry Christmas.
Very cute.
Oh, spend time with your family. Get your kids sewing with you. You'll have a great time around the Christmas tree.